Jess, I think this might be it. I think we're done for.
Done for? I thought it was just a spy mission.
Oh, no, it's gonna break in the tent. Watch out!
Today we're here at the Papa Jake Spy Base and we are gonna be going on an epic spy adventure. We'll be tracking down the icy pond monster to learn more about why Evil Corp wants it.
We have been packing our gear all night long to spy on the icy pond monster and get to the bottom of this. It did bite me last time, so we have to be extra careful and we're prepared.
It did bite Jess, which was kind of nasty, and Jess almost turned into a fully fledged pond monster, which is why we're adjusting our tactics and we're going for more of a spy route. We're keeping it low key.
If we wanted to adjust our tactics, we wouldn't spy on the pond monster at all.
Biggs, clearly this pond monster is very important, okay? We know that Evil Corp has sent agents here multiple times to try and capture it. I need to know why. What do they want with it? More importantly, why does Dr. Evil look like he does? He creeps me out.
Exactly. That's why I'm going to stay here in this super top secret spy base. And if any Evil Corp comes, they won't even be able to get in. I got your guys back.
All right, then it's settled. We'll head out with our gear. We'll start tracking down this icy pond monster, wherever it might be, and we'll get as much information about it as we can. Jess, you'll be with me. Biggs will stay back here, and Phil?
Yeah, Jake?
Yeah, you can't hide behind the camera, buddy. We're gonna need you to come and document everything.
What?
But hey, there's actually not enough room in the tent, but we're bringing extra food.
And don't forget, because Jake and I are gonna be out there for 24 hours, these backpacks are filled with all the camping supplies, spy gear, and food. Most of the spy gear was built by Papa Jake, so there's a 50% chance that it could all blow up.
Whoa, my spy gear is made legit, okay? Everything that I build myself, I build with love, like this stun blaster. That was an accident, and I did not mean to do that. All right, but unless we want to spend the whole day inside here, we need to head out to where things get a little more dangerous. Let's grab our gear, grab our coats. Phil, make sure you might want to put socks on, Phil.
Okay, guys, we're all geared up and heading out into the wild. This is where we're gonna track down the icy pond monster so we can spy on him.
It is a little cold out here, Jake, but we did come prepared. So I think we should be great. And we're gonna be able to survive 24 hours.
Yeah, guys, if you don't realize, if you look down here, the snow is literally up to our knees. So, maybe if you're home, cozy, enjoying yourself, not tracking down a pond monster, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the squad for more amazing adventures. And remember, there's more monsters out here than just the pond monster. You guys were telling us that you were seeing something near the pond, so I'm thinking we go over there and investigate the pond first, see if there's anything weird going on. A lot of people were mentioning a hand.
Yeah, Jake, did you not see the footage? There was definitely a different type of monster under our pond. But can we just keep it to one monster today?
Yes, Phil, we're just gonna take a small look, okay? It's research. Everything's important. If we find a new monster, we're not just gonna let it be, and be like, oh, hey, yeah, monster just walked by. We're gonna investigate.
Last time we investigated without a plan, Jess got bit.
Which is why, Phil, you're right about one thing. You gotta keep this low key. Remember, we're spying. Don't raise attention. And Biggs will radio to us if he sees any Evil Corp agents.
All right, a Biggsy solo day. Not a problem in the world. I'm gonna have so much fun. Just me, myself, and I.
And we could really use your guys' help too. If you see anything suspicious, leave a comment down below.
Definitely leave a comment because I just realized that Biggs doesn't have a radio, neither do I.
Well, lucky for you guys, me and Biggsy always have a communication.
Phil, do you have a radio communication device in your goggles?
Yeah, of course. Do you know how many times me and Biggs get split up and we need to be able to talk to one another?
We should really all get a pair of goggles then.
I'd probably rather not wear Phil goggles, but that's good to know. At least we have communication with Biggs. We're making our way up to the pond. Now, this entire thing is frozen solid, so we're fairly safe walking on it, but you never know with monsters. So everyone be careful. Let's take it slow. The snow is super deep here. Phil?
Yeah?
What makes tracks like this?
Those look like boots, Jake.
It might look like boots, Phil, but there's only one boot. Someone walking around here? Is the single booted man, the boot man? Is there a monster called the boot man, Phil? Why is there one boot?
That is a little suspicious, Jake.
Okay, well, again, we're out here doing research. Let's just mark it down. Single boot, weird tracks. Guys, let us know in the comments if you have any idea what this track might be related to. Let me give a listen under the pond.
You're right. The listening device is in my backpack, Jake.
All right, let's grab it. And we'll check if there's anything moving underneath. I'm really thinking that this whole hand thing is just some weird glitch, so I don't think we need to worry about a hand monster.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
I know. What kind of monster has a hand on its head?
All right, I've got my listening device. Now I'll just clear a little bit of an area so I can have it directly touching the ice. Then we'll have a listen in what's going on under the pond. Probably just be a bunch of fish talking to each other.
Fish don't talk to each other.
That's what you think.
Wait, fish can talk? I've got a lot of goldfish at home. They're gonna have so many bad things to say about me.
All right, placing the listening device. Let's see what we got. Changing frequency.
Sounds like water.
Wait,
Give me food.
Phil?
Jake, give me food.
Well, that explains that.
I am hungry.
Phil, we've been out here for 5 minutes. How can you already be hungry? And also, stop messing with the data.
You know, Phil, if you do want food, we have enough for 24 hours in our backpacks. I even have a stove in there.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Okay, well, not seeing anything suspicious underneath the pond. Unless we're gonna get the chainsaw out of my backpack, I don't think we're gonna do any more research here. Make our way towards the pond monster's nest. I think that's where we'll spot him. Are you guys coming or what? Let's go!
Tell me!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Come over here. This is a good learning moment.
What could you possibly have to teach me, Jake?
I'm teaching you how to survive in the wilderness, okay? It's not just about monsters out here, it's also about surviving the harsh conditions. It's minus 10 degrees, there's snow everywhere, and in front of us is a trapalanche.
Jake, what's a trapalanche?
Trapalanche, Phil, is an avalanche waiting in disguise, hidden like a spy. Phil, please go stand under the trapalanche.
That sounds like not what you want to do. I thought we were doing the spying.
As you can see, Phil is underneath the trapalanche, but one wrong move, one yell, one laugh, and a trapalanche could activate. Trapalanche!
Can we please keep going?
Okay, you got this. You know how to fly a drone? Yeah, you're basically a pilot. It's easy. Just up, down, side to side, and dodge the trees. Make sure you dodge the trees. Wait, what am I looking at here? I think that's Evil Corp. Oh no, there's definitely 2 Evil Corp agents by the pool. I gotta tell Phil. Phil? Phil, yeah, you're gonna wanna head to the pool where the pond monster was hibernating. There's 2 Evil Corp agents there.
What do you mean there's Evil Corp here? Hey, Jake, Jess! What? Jake, Jess, get down!
Phil, I'm looking at 2 people with blasters by the pool, but be careful. Definitely going stealthy. It's a spy mission, remember?
Where's he going? He's falling down.
What? Biggsy just radioed to me. Apparently he picked up Evil Corp on the drone. He sat there checking out the monster nest.
Evil Corp's up there?
Yes, right by the pool.
Well, I got my stun blaster.
Wait,
We're spying, Jake. We need to be quiet. You said it yourself.
Okay. Yeah, wait, Jess is right. Maybe instead of just blasting them away, we try to figure out what they want. I could listen in, try and hear what they're saying. I do have another audio device.
Do you need some help?
Okay, but I need to get closer to the fence to be able to use this. I didn't exactly figure out how to make this super long range.
Jake, I signed up for spying on the pond monster. I did not sign up for spying on Evil Corp. You're doing this mission by yourself.
What about Jess?
You know what? I'm gonna stay here with Phil.
You guys are really scared of Evil Corp agents? Did you not see Dr. Evil? How can you be scared of that face?
His agents have blasters too, you know.
Yeah, and they're not worried about being sneaky. We're the ones spying here.
Okay, guys, I made my way up towards where the icy pond monster's nest is. I can see Evil Corp agents.
What are they doing? They're getting really close to the nest.
Okay, well, our objective today is to spy. I'm gonna use my listening device, see if I can hear what they're talking about. Maybe figure out what they're really here for. I know it's the icy pond monster, but why?
This is the last place to track his son. I don't think he's in here. Yeah, you're right. If he was, we'd smell it. Or see it. Why does Dr. Evil want this thing anyway? Something about making monsters. I don't care. Let's just get out of here. Look, we'll head to the forest.
Wait, creating monsters using the icy pond monster? I mean, that would make a lot of sense given the fact that his name's literally Dr. Evil. You gotta assume he's up to something evil, but okay, maybe I don't tell Phil and Jess about this yet. We'll keep this spy information just between us. Let me get back to them. They were looking for the icy pond monster, but they couldn't find it. Apparently it's not home. But I did find out some more information. They're heading to the woods.
Why would they be heading to the woods, Jake?
I think they're gonna try and track down the mama, which is great for us because we're heading that way as well. We'll be spying on 2 things at once, spying on Evil Corp and spying on the pond monster. We just gotta find it before they do.
Oh, this is the best spy mission ever.
But before we go to the woods, we should check out its nest. It's been a while since we've been there, and that thing, if you guys remember, was kind of crazy.
Well, Jake, the last time we were here, it was really dangerous. It bit me, remember? I almost turned into an icy pond monster.
This is true. Which now that I think about it, if we just let you turn into an icy pond monster, we could just study you.
That sounds like a terrible idea. And I was so hungry.
Okay, let's just go check out the nest. Guys, check it out. This is the ice block that we were able to break the icy pond monster out of. Now, it might just look like a giant ice block, but it's actually even bigger. It's an ice cave. Come here.
Jake, last time me and Biggs were by here, there were ice crystals everywhere.
Yeah, which means that the pond monster's probably still active. However, those Evil Corp agents said that no one was home. I specifically remember them saying no one is home. I hope that they're right.
And if they're wrong, they're not as smart as us, Jake. And again, the last time we were here, it bit me, so we really should be careful.
Let's hope it doesn't bite you again.
This cave is massive. Hello? It's dug down really deep. You see the hole there where it dug through to the ground? Just at the back there. So this entire area is actually the top of where the pond monster was. The pond monster digs down and goes underneath the ground here. And that was all water until we drained it. I'm not seeing anything specific that's gonna help us. It definitely looks like it's not home.
All right, great. Mission over. We spied on nothing.
We should head to the forest. Hey, look at this. Wow. That's pond monster venom, frozen in ice. Just grab the camera. We should take a photo of this.
I'm on it. Here you go, Jake.
Perfect. Also, guys, I don't know what this is, but check this out here. There's something orange stuck in the ice. Maybe we should come back sometime and investigate what that could be. All right, taking a photo.
Now, I know what you're all thinking. Oh, Jake's using a kitty camera.
No one's thinking that.
But it actually analyzes data and the materials in the photo.
Well, yeah, I built it from the ground up. Well, I used a kitty camera to make it, but look, you can see the ice crystals. Definitely gonna bring this back to the lab. This is important information. Okay, come on, let's head to the forest. Okay, guys, we're entering into the forest where we believe the pond monsters have been moving into. This is where we'll probably want to set up camp. One thing we need to do, though, is be extra on our spy game. We know that there's not only pond monsters in here, we also have Evil Corp agents.
Do you really think it's a good idea to set up camp where the pond monsters will be, though, Jake?
We're not gonna be setting up next to them like, hey, you wanna come over and have fun in our camp? I mean, they might smell our barbecue. What'd you bring for food? Now I'm hungry.
Well, you're in luck, Jake. It's chili pasta.
I don't do well with spices.
That's okay. You got tons of white toilet paper all over your feet.
Jake, there's slime right here on this tree. Do you really think it's a good idea to set up that camp here?
Okay, well, we know that there's pond monsters in the forest. That's fine. They'd like to leave slime all over the place. Oh, I actually have a device for this. We can figure out how old this slime is, and that'll tell us how recent a pond monster was here. Take a little bit of slime off of here. Perfect. And this is analyzing the slime itself and dating how old the molecules are inside of it. This will tell us when this slime was put here. And according to this, 27 days. Perfectly safe. This is old slime.
Does that mean pond monsters have been in our backyard for 27 days? That's a long time.
Phil, I think they've been here for years.
How do you know?
You know what, Phil? I've actually been thinking. I think the pond monsters probably built the pyramids.
No way. But maybe.
Time for that chili pasta, then?
Yeah, let's get camp set up. It's starting to freeze. Hey, Phil! Evil Corp footprints.
All right, so if Evil Corp's going this way, why are we going this way? Maybe their camp's up there and we should make camp somewhere else.
Because they're going in the way the pond monster is, and that's the way we want to go.
You're both making a good point. But again, we need to be really sneaky. We're on a spy mission here.
All right, this is it. This is where we'll set up camp. We got a perfect view of the forest from up here. We're up high, so it's super safe. And lots of room so we can have a fire to cook that chili. Only thing I don't like, Phil, it looks like the Evil Corp agents went this way. And they're marking their trail. But why?
So they know where they've been, obviously.
Or so someone can find them. Phil, check this out.
That would be our tent, Jake.
And you just put it in yellow pea snow. There's yellow pea here.
Is it human pea?
How am I supposed to know if it's human pea or monster pea, Phil?
What do you mean, Jake? You just smell it. Oh, no, that is not human pee.
Is it pond monster?
No, definitely not pond monster. That has a very distinct smell.
Are you guys gonna help me set up camp or what?
Jess, you're like the best camp builder ever. I think we should just watch and learn from you.
Nice try. Get away from the pee and give me a hand.
Okay, fine. Just keep an eye on Phil. Phil, do not eat the pea.
Hi, yes, I'd like to order a pizza. Well, there's one of us, so I'll get 7 large pepperoni pizzas, extra bacon, extra cheese, extra pop. Yeah, please. And make it pronto. I am hungry. I probably shouldn't touch that.
And just like that, we've got our 24-hour spy tent. There's plenty of room. Are you coming?
Woo-hoo-hoo! Good work, Jess.
All right, well, at least we won't freeze. Now, we're still on the trail of the icy pond monster. We technically haven't seen it yet, but we've learned some pretty valuable information.
Well, Jake, we haven't learned much.
What do you mean? We learned that Evil Corp is trying... Right, we haven't learned much, but after we fuel up on a little bit of food, we head down that way. I'll use my sound isolator to try and figure out where the pond monster is now that we're close enough. And then we do what spies do best. Observe.
But first things first, what do we have for snacks?
Thought you'd never ask, Phil. That's why I packed everything you need for snacks.
That's a grill, Jake. I'm talking about snacks.
Oh, I'm sorry, Phil. Do you not want some nice warm dinner?
You know, I'm with Phil, Jake. It's not dinner time yet.
Fine, we have some caramel nut chewy bars.
That's what I'm talking about. My man.
Yes.
Is that just as loud chewing?
Don't think so. Sounded a lot like the pond monster. Okay, snack time's over. That's the pond monster. Come on.
It's not done, just started.
Well, it's over. Bring the binoculars. Let's not get too close. Come on, this way. Go. Let's go. I heard it moving down this way. This forest is too thick.
What is that?
A sound analyzer. I'm gonna see if I can pick up its breathing.
It's breathing. Now that's a cool spy device, Jake.
That did not sound like pond monster breathing.
There. This way. East. Breathing. It's getting louder. Okay, this spy mission is going really well. We are very close to the pond monster.
You think it's up ahead? Yeah, I do. There's so much snow.
Jake, I think that's Evil Corp.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not Domino's delivery out here.
Oh, a pizza. That would be awesome right about now.
Phil, you can have pizza if we get some really good data on this pond monster. Pass me the binoculars.
Here you go, Jake.
I see it. I see the pond monster.
What? What? Really?
Yes.
Jake, let me see.
Okay, fine. Just take a look. Here.
You're right. It's right there.
Okay, now we just need to follow him from a very far distance. Pond monsters are smart, but in the snow, they lose a lot of their senses. Follow him back and see if he's living in a nest, or maybe there's other pond monsters. We could even find more eggs. This is amazing.
Jake, I don't see him anymore. I lost him.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Jake, we've been walking for hours. We haven't even picked up his trail.
I just don't want those Evil Corp agents to find him before us. We're so close.
We do have a camp, remember?
You're right, and monsters are more active at night. Why don't we head back to camp, we'll refuel up with a little bit of pasta, and then we'll head back out.
I think he meant to say chili pasta.
I think what he's trying to say is we should definitely get back to camp. We are clearly in the woods where monsters have been, and it might not just be the pond monster. A human did not do that to that tree. That has Bigfoot written all over it.
Did you say Bigfoot?
We might have had some run-ins with Bigfoot in the past. Look, there's a lot of different monsters out there. Some are worse than others. Let's just get back to the base and make some chili. Stop mentioning Bigfoot.
Why am I the one outside the tent making dinner?
Because you wanted it.
All right, well, I'm starving and freezing, so let's get this dinner made. I want to get back out and search for the pond monster ASAP.
All right, guys, check it out. Our water's officially getting hot, and I think it's almost time to start our pasta. And then 5 minutes later, it's dinner time.
5 minutes. I'm so hungry, Phil.
Well, at least you and Jake get the warmth of the tent. I'm still out here in the freezing cold.
You can let me know when it's done then. Bye.
Oh, man. All right, so I've had our pasta in the water for exactly 5 minutes, just like the instructions said, and I think it is time to enjoy.
Did you say time to enjoy?
I've already got my cutlery.
All right, now watch out. It could be very hot.
All right.
Here is our dinner for this evening.
I can't say it looks appetizing, but it definitely smells appetizing. Nothing beats winter camping while you're spying on an icy pond monster and eating bag ravioli.
I thought it was chili pasta.
I don't see any chili in here. In fact, I don't know what's in here, but it tastes good. Here,
I really wanted chili pasta.
come on, eat it. It's good. Here comes the airplane. Did you hear an airplane, or was that just me?
What was that, Jake?
Sounded exactly like the pond monster, but way closer.
Guys, you better make room in this tent, because I'm coming in.
That's okay. Just stay calm, stay calm. Everyone get in the tent. Be very quiet. He won't be able to hear us.
Come in, Phil.
Phil, the monster is right outside.
Jess, any ideas?
Everyone, just don't think about the fact that this tent is made out of a fabric that is easily rippable by the pond monster. Pretend that the tent is a solid steel wall and we're all safe.
Jake, I think it's the food. I can smell the ravioli.
You think the pond monster wants this? This is disgusting. I was just saying that as you eat it.
It does have a pretty distinct smell. And last time we were eating the granola bars is when we heard the monster as well.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it is hibernating. It's the middle of winter. Maybe this is what it wants. Okay, we're gonna open up the tent really quickly, throw this out there, and hope that this thing runs away. Phil, if your plan is wrong, I'm gonna be so mad. Go, close. Okay, I'm gonna take a look. I think you were right. I think it's eating the pasta.
Yeah, he probably hasn't had a home-cooked meal in a while.
That means he's not eating us.
Yeah, but knowing pond monsters, this could just be the appetizer, and then he'll come for us. Focus, Phil. Phil.
Was that the pond monster?
No, it was the Domino's delivery guy. Forget it was the pond monster. It's eating our food and now it's gonna come for us. Okay, at the very least, I can document this. I need my camera. Okay, I'm getting the shot. What's happening? Hey, no, he's getting away! After him! Open the tent, Phil!
Jake, that's you! Why are you gonna go after him?
I thought we were spying.
Come on, let's go!
I'm with Jess, this is not spying!
Watch your face!
Guys!
Do you see it?
No, Evil Corp agent. He must have seen the pond monster.
We can't take on Evil Corp agents. They have blasters.
Yes, so do I. Wait, where's my backpack?
It's back up at base camp. We just darted.
Right there. One of the Evil Corp's agents. I think he sees the pond monster.
I see it! He's over there! I've got a shot!
Oh, this is not good!
Did he just shoot the pond monster?
Wait, no. He didn't, because the pond monster's coming back for him. The pond monster just ate that guy!
Jake, we need to leave right now!
Oh, no. Okay. Come on, let's move. Pond monster's using some sort of defense mechanism. There's smoke everywhere. I can't see. Wait, the Evil Corp agent.
Jake, we do not have time for this. Come
He
on!
might have valuable information on him.
No, the pond monster! Jake, no, the pond monster! Come on!
Okay, go.
Come on!
Okay, so that was sort of insane,
You don't say.
but we learned so much.
We just watched the pond monster eat somebody!
We did watch the pond monster eat somebody, which now we know how it eats people, which is kind of interesting, and we know that it likes spaghetti.
Yeah, but it could have been us that they were eating. It bit me last time. We're just asking for it at this point.
Okay, yes, there is that, but guys, the spy mission wasn't a failure, okay? Yes, we had to run away in fear of our lives, but we recovered something even more valuable.
No, we didn't!
We grabbed a field agent access card from one of Evil Corp's agents. This is going to be the key for us finding out even more about Evil Corp and hopefully taking them down.
Let me see that. That is weird. So what's on it?
We're going to find out.